Punchline episode 2, dude. Just as zany and wacky as the first episode, but as it's starting to hit the ground going, really this episode just built up a bunch of the characters. You know, we got familiar with the other two females in Meika House that we didn't really get to see in the first episode, but not very much progression in terms of the story elements. What the fuck is going on with Yuuta and the spirit and the book, the Rambala Ganbala, whatever that shit is called, and the very fact that he draws the meteor to the planet. Nothing has really been fleshed out. We got massive info dump first episode. We're getting a lot of great comedy with this episode. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of great comedy with this episode, but we need a little bit more progression. So I'm about to watch episode 3. This is late because, you know, I was on vacation last week. I didn't get a chance to watch this episode until now. So I just watched it. I'm about to go watch episode 3, and hopefully we get a little bit of progression there, because especially with the end of the episode and Ito getting that video clip sent to her, and you see the kind of decimated wasteland background, and the credits are scrolling up, and it has a bunch of names of, I assume, Ito along with some other Meika House members. I didn't look at the names too closely. Kind of foreshadowing their deaths for the year, and it's like Happy New Year and everything like that. So I wonder where that's just a new plot point introduced. I wonder if that ties back to something. We still don't really have too much information on the whole bus jacking and all that shit going on. We don't know much about Mikatan's alternate identity of Strange Juice other than she's embarrassed by it, and I don't know if what's her name knows about it. I don't know if Rabuda knows about it, because she turns off the television channel when she's watching. So a lot of stuff going on with this episode, a lot more info dump, some random shit, like, oh, Shiranosuke's like, oh, the cinnamon boosts your spirit power. I'm like, oh, okay, cinnamon, that's great, cinnamon fucking boosts spirit power, I gotta remember that. And just a lot of random shit going on, but other than the massive info dumps from these first 2 episodes, and not a lot of plot progression, just a lot of crazy shit going on, zany, wacky, kill the kill meets to love. That analogy has kind of come down a little bit, but still present. All of that aside, the comedy is really fucking solid. And even with them reusing, like, the Shiranosuke cat porn page up, like, they did it with a tasteful way. As long as they don't do it again, because then that's just gonna run dry. Like, I'm like, I don't need... The first time it had me dying laughing. This time, like, got a little smirk out of me, you know, and the way Yuuta addresses it, I'm fine with that. But you can't keep using the same cat porn joke. But building up Shiranosuke's, like, fucking ero perverted persona, he's like using boob analogies for everything. He's talking about, like, the time junction and the gaps, and he just has these fucking opie, like, gelatin things in the glass. He's like doing these little analogies. I'm like, Shiranosuke, man, you're fucking hilarious. I really don't know why he's so perverted. I don't know what's going on with him. He's just this random cat spirit that's lurking around the Meika House and looking at all these girls with Yuuta. But I digress. Hilarious character, absolutely hilarious character. We get introduced to the other 2 girls, like I said, Rabuda, which is the kind of tan girl with the green hair, and Ito, which is the, you know, the shut-in, you know, fucking hikikomori kind of otaku MMO player that you see. You're just up in a room, and she has this bear. Forget what the bear is called. I think it's like Mario or something. I like the bear. I don't really like Ito that much, and normally that's strange for me, because normally I really do like this kind of neat character, but Ito's design just doesn't really do anything for me. It really doesn't. And she has those kind of chipmunk teeth and everything like that. I like her persona at the very least. And that fucking scene with her trying to hide Maru was just hilarious to me. She's like, I'm growing shit on my spine. She's chewing on the raw salmon. She's stroking her hair with the brush. I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. But personally, my best girls right now, Mikatan's alright. She seems very cliche to me, in all honesty. Rabuda is the shit, dude. Her backstory, everything with the whole shrine priestess family, and how she, you know, just her whole demeanor has this little kind of cute side to her as well, I would say. And it's just very interesting to see. You know, she's clearly a virgin, as Yuuta points out. I like how we see a lot of the Yuuta flashbacks as well, of how he knows these individuals in Meika House, and we find out a little bit about Yuta's sister, who's no longer there anymore. She's 24 or something like that. And just a lot of information given to us, a lot of development for these characters. Rabuda, dude, that whole fucking Cheermancy dancing routine with the pigeon head and I was like, oh my god, this is hilarious. Especially because, you know, when Meika does it, we got Ray fucking, oh my god, Kugimiya Ray is just straight up, like, hilarious to me. It's absolute, that song, I don't even remember, it's like, fuck, what were the lyrics? It's like, I don't even know, I can't even remember them, dude, but you get me. You get the point. Straight up like Kagura singing along, like some Gintama action inserting itself into Punchline. So I like that. I really do like that. But ultimately, the episode with all the comedy that it had, it's falling flat on the progression side of things. So hopefully episode 3 remedies that, because as wacky and crazy as the scene is, we got less fan service this episode, which is fine. You know, just a couple panty shots here and there. That's good. No Yuuta explosions. You know, they don't want to exhaust that joke too early. So I feel that. But we gotta get a little bit more on the progression side to, you know, have all these crazy antics and like just this hilarity ensuing actually be balanced out. So hopefully we get that with episode 3. And yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the episode of Punchline episode 2. I'm really captivated by the series. MAPPA is doing a great job with the animation and art style. The music is great. And yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. Let me know your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.